So, here we have the Page of Wands. This is you, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. So, with the Page of Wands, you could be waiting on messages. And these messages are generally about work, whether it's creative work or an actual physical job. You may be waiting on a message to hear if you received a job, or some of you could even be waiting to find out if you've passed an exam of some sort, probably within school or college, so you guys are definitely waiting to hear some results. Okay, here we have our circumstances card. We have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse position. So generally this indicates that we've kind of run into a rut in regards to our luck. Maybe you're feeling like you guys are down on your luck. Now the upside here is that it doesn't have to be in the reverse position. You guys have the ability to push it to the upright position, but it's going to take some work. So right now, if you don't go after the things you really want and really, apply the pressure that is absolutely needed to make something work, if you apply that pressure and you do what you need to do, you can turn this in your favor. But, you need to know also that it's a wheel, and the wheel must turn. So inevitably, it's going to turn around, regardless of what you do. So it will turn in your favor eventually. But, you can make this happen sooner by doing it, by pushing things. You got to work for it, okay? So you may feel like you're having a bit of some bad luck, or maybe you feel like things just aren't working out your way. You might even feel like circumstances are against you, but it doesn't have to be this way. I like to remind everybody that we do have free will. And with free will, all it takes is us to simply change, a simple thought pattern, very simple things that we can do, and we can completely alter our destiny. It's truly in our hands. We have free will. Okay, for the focus, we have the 9 of Cups. So here we have wish come true. Now, I'd also like to say, do be careful of overindulging, Pisces. Definitely deserve to celebrate your birthday. I just don't want you guys to overindulge, okay? But yes, this is definitely indicating that a wish will come true. And that is your focus, as you are focused on making a wish come true. But you may have to put some extra work in to make it happen. Okay, this is the position of your recent past, or what is passing. So some of you could still be in this energy, but it is moving away, or some of you have already experienced this and it's already in the past. And the 6 of Swords is about moving away from a bad situation. More times than not, this is within our mind, but this can actually be a physical move as well. It can be a physical move away from a situation that had loss involved. A lot of times this loss could have been one of work, but it doesn't necessarily have to be work, but it is a loss that causes family unhappiness. It causes family problems. And essentially, we need to make a move to the other side of the shore, whether this be in our mind or literally, and then we find peace. So this is the energy that you guys have had for your recent past. Some of you may still be in it, but it is moving away from you. And this is the present energy, the here, the now, the present energy. We have the High Priestess. So this is our Pisces card. Typically I associate this card with Pisces and Virgo, but Pisces. So you guys are definitely going within, and you guys are definitely seeking answers and guidance from your intuition, your inner voice. You're going within and you're listening. And that is excellent. So definitely do that. Just don't get lost, okay? We don't want you guys to get stuck in contemplative zone or anything. Okay. Here we have our near future card. I don't like this, okay? I do not like this energy. I do not like it. Okay, Seven of Swords. For some of you, you guys may be dealing with deception. Some of you could even be dealing with unfaithfulness in a relationship. This could be on your part, or this could be on the other person's part. But overall, this card is a card of sneakiness. So if you are not sneaking around, Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs, then you need to take a look at who is sneaking around, okay? Because overall, this energy is about sneakiness. And this card's energy, this could be about a week or two away. I am recording this on the last day of February 28th, okay? So, a week or two away, mid-March. Some of you could see it before then. Some of you could be going through this right now. But this card is literally about sneakiness and deception. This can also indicate someone stealing something away from you that does not belong to them. And they're leaving evidence behind showing that something has been stolen. This could literally be money, or it could be a material item, and sometimes this can actually indicate plagiarism, where someone steals your work and then they take the credit for it. Now, this can go either way, so, if you're not the one being sneaky, you need to take a look around to who is. Okay. This would be your attitude card, and we have the Chariot, so this is victory through adversity. So, no matter what you encounter, you're just going to keep pushing ahead. And I love that you guys are having this attitude energy here, because this is very good energy for you guys. Just keep pushing through. No matter what gets thrown at you, don't let it take you off of your track. You're heading towards your goals, and don't let anybody stop you, okay? Keep going. And this also indicates that if you have any adversaries or enemies that could be trying to cause harm, you will emerge victorious over all of them, okay? And you can make it through any type of delays, frustrations. Just don't even pay any attention. Don't even look at it, okay? Just keep going, because you have the Chariot. Keep moving forward. Just keep going. Okay, this is how other people see you, and I'm not going to lie, Pisces. A lot of people are looking at you like you were being immature, you were being dictatorial. That maybe you're just not going after things that, some people are just so judgy. Oh, that's the best I can say. Some people are just so judgmental. They got something nasty to say about everything and everyone. They just love to be a judge. They should really not throw stones at glass houses, though. So, anyhow, yeah, some people may be looking at you like you're not handling a situation properly, like you lack the authority, and you don't know what you're doing. So a lot of people are looking at you like you're just a kid, or you don't know what you're doing. You don't know how to handle it, but you know what? No offense. Excuse my language, but screw them. Just keep going. If you know what you're doing is right, and you know what you're going after is right, and you know that that's what you want, stay on your Chariot. Don't let the naysayers make you get off your Chariot, okay? You just stay right there, and you keep going. Okay. This position is hopes and fears. Here we have the Strength card, so this is a wonderful card. This would absolutely be a hope. So this is about definitely going within and using that inner strength that you do have. Maybe you fear you don't have this strength, but let me tell you, you do have it. You have the ability to conquer your fears. Whether you realize this or not, you do have the ability to conquer your fears and take control over your mind and use that inner voice. Now for the final outcome card, we have the Two of Swords. So this is indecision. This is stalemate. This is us not knowing which way we want to go. We have multiple things to choose from. And we have to choose one. You know, say out of two paths, we have to choose one way. And so by the blindfold, which she puts on herself, she's simply going within. She doesn't want to use her physical eyes because she wants to use her third eye. She wants to use her intuition, okay? And as should you, use your intuition on which way you need to go, because the answers will be there. Now, for some of you, if you're having a super hard time coming to a decision, you know, if you can do some investigating, do some research if you have to. Do what you need to do to get some extra info to help you to make your choice. And some of you, you know what choice. I'm going to say most all of you, okay? You know what choice you need to make. You know what choice you need to make. But some of you may still be feeling unsure. But you really do know what choice you need to make. Now for the bottom of the deck, this shows Five of Cups in the reverse position. So this shows that you have undergone a loss and a disappointment, particularly in regards to a relationship. But you are now healing from it. You will heal from this. Yeah. Some of you may be having a relationship that comes to an end here. And you may have to make a choice about, should I leave this person or not? But if you are in a relationship and you know this person has lied to you or is sneaking around, and this can even indicate unfaithfulness, okay? So if you know that's going down, you got a decision to make. You know which choice you need to make. And this shows you will heal from the loss and disappointment. Okay, now we're going to clarify. Okay. Pisces, Sun, Moon, and Rising signs. Okay, let's clarify Page of Wands. Tell me more about the Page of Wands. Not that much. We're going to take that one. Oh, okay. So we clarify, we get the Empress in the reverse position. So some of you could have a mother around that's not being very supportive of this path or this job or this project that you're waiting to hear about. So maybe you have a mother or a mother type figure or a woman in general in your life that is looking at you like, I don't think that's what's best for you. She may just be kind of negative. And sometimes this can indicate that, you know, that maybe things won't work out the way that you want them to. And this is the card of Taurus. Not that that matters, but, you know, just throw that out there because it may matter to a few of you. But this is definitely indicating that you're not receiving the support from the women in your life. It's quite the opposite. Let's see what other ones we have. This is your card also, Pisces. It's in the reverse position, though, so it's indicating that you're still hanging on. So maybe you're hanging on to this situation, even though that you know that you're actually past that, and yet you're still hanging on. Sometimes this is like us still trying to maintain an old image, when really that's not who we are anymore. And then the Star card in the reverse position, so some of us may be feeling a bit hopeless, but you know, it doesn't help when when women aren't being very supportive in our situation, or when we have someone in general. It doesn't have to be just a woman, okay? But in general, most of the time this card does indicate women, but it can even be whoever you receive your nurturing from. That's what this comes down to. Whomever you receive your nurturing from, whether it's a woman or a male, this person is definitely looking at you like, no. They're not being supportive of what you're doing here. Or they're looking at it like you can't pull it off. They're just being negative, okay? Negative. And then this gets to you. But you know what? Don't get hopeless. Don't give in to any of that crap, okay? Because you can easily put this upright real quick. I'm going to put those back because the 3 fell out, but we're going to clarify with another set too, so. Okay. Show me more for the Wheel of Fortune. So, maybe you guys have been feeling stuck in a rut because you guys have been going through a period of just boredom and discontent and just feeling, like you guys are just ready for that change, but you guys have also been hurt, so if you see this man, he's looking down, literally, he's looking down. He's not paying attention to this cup that's being offered, but he's also not feeling like he can trust. He's kind of feeling pretty leery, like, I don't even know if I want to look up and take this cup, because I've been through too much, and I'm just not happy with how things are right now. But with the 4 of Cups, there's always an opportunity that gets presented. Sorry about that. There's always an opportunity that presents itself, but you got to be paying attention in order to see it. Because if you're too focused within on the self or on the situation that you've been through, then you could end up missing this opportunity. And you're going to have to work hard if you really want the opportunity. Okay, sorry about that. I had to pause. My son was texting, and that was not a good text, let me tell you. Apparently, his high school is receiving threats, bomb threats, and shooting threats for Thursday and Friday. Today is Wednesday. So, yes, I'm not happy about that, and I will not be sending my child to school unless the cops arrest all of these kids. But apparently, his school is surrounded with cops right now, so at least the police are there. I had to stop. I had to deal with my son. I had to recenter myself here. And I'm not trying to get all political right now, but, this just driving me nuts. I feel like it's a bunch of kids that are just playing around, but at the same time, I feel like I don't want to take no chances, and I'm going to make sure my boy stays home. And unless the cops arrest these children, because it's clearly children doing this. Okay. And enough about my personal life and, and ranting.